Libra, hello, and welcome to Gena Moon. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and take a look at your current energies to see what messages Spirit, the universe, has here for you during this given time. This video is also sponsored by Psychic Source, and I'll tell you all about the amazing offer they have for you at the end of the reading. If you would like to watch the link to the extended, you can find the link to the extended down in the description box below. You can also find in the first comment that I've pinned down below as well, and in the extended is where we dive deeper into the entire reading. We go into the other person's energies, we clarify each position, and that's where all the details come through. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, I've opened up my calendar. You can find that link right below the extended in the same place. All right, without further ado, let's jump right in, because right before tuning into your reading, I do feel like there's something here that it's kind of like, it felt like it was pushing you either to make a move or to make a decision, but I feel like it feels like pressure, right? But instantly, I felt like after a realization, after something comes through, which I feel like it's about to come through, all of a sudden, the pressure finally just eases. So let's see. You are starting with the dominant energy of the drum roll. Ah, I see. You could be dealing with the sign of, who got this number? I think it was Aquarius. I'm not sure, but I think it was. The number 2. If you see the number 2, 202, 222, the number 2, it takes 2 to tango. I see why the pressure is on. I'm sensing that either the pressure's coming from a person, an outside energy, that kind of vibe, because sometimes I see that the pressure, you put it on yourself, but this time it's feeling external, right? Like you're taking it on or something like that. Now, here you have movement, choices, and decisions. Ooh, as you can see, there's that man there who's standing right in front of all of these doors. Which door will he walk through? The yellow one there, that's career, money matters. The red one there, that is all about love, union. The green one there, that's all about something that can potentially ground his energy, right? Like nature, spirituality, that kind of vibe. And the blue one over here, it's all about something that, like, mentally stimulates him, like the logical mind, feeds his brain, that kind of vibe. So which one is it for you? Because you are, in a sense, that person. Which door will you walk through? Let's see. We're going to take a look. As I shuffle here, tuning into your vibration, your energies, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, comment down below. And of course, if you do enjoy the readings, make sure that you give the video a thumbs up, because when you like the video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps support me and it helps support the channel. Thank you all so much for your love, support, all that good stuff. And remember to share the video if you feel like someone else could benefit from these readings. Sometimes they come through as guidance messages, so you can also share the video. All right, let's see. Okay, you could be dealing with the sign of Aries. Doesn't have to be, whatever sign this is. Double Aries, whoa. I see the sign of Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo coming through, Gemini, Pisces. Whoa, lots of signs. Could be any of the signs though. Okay, we'll see what else comes through. But right now, you're holding off, right, from saying something. You're keeping something under wraps. Either, you've got reasons why you feel like it's not time to speak up, or there are certain secrets that you don't want to reveal yet. But I see that you haven't really spoken much right now. You're kind of holding on to information. You're holding on for the right moment. You haven't been saying much, and or there could be no contact, no communication. We shall see. But on your side, I see that it's a little bit challenging for you to take a leap of faith into something new, which is why this is saying movement, choices, and decisions. It's a time here where you really have to choose wisely, in a sense. You don't want to be foolish in making a move or walking through a door, or it's the wrong door. So I see that for some of you guys, I see why. You are dealing with an outside energy, or soon will, whoever, whatever this is, person, place, or thing. Remember, this reading, take the reading how it resonates. It is a general reading. Of course, for a lot of you guys, it's going to be love, but it could be love, career, family, finances, friends, whatever else. You take the reading how it resonates. You can reverse the roles as well if you feel that they fit better that way, but I will still read the energies how I see them. Now, they're coming through as a Seven of Swords, this outside energy. And I see why you're not sure. Lies, deceit. Either this person has already lied to you, they've already deceived you, and you're like, yeah, I'm not sure about this one, right? I'm not sure. You don't want to be a fool again. For others of you, I feel like it's a little bit challenging for this person to take responsibility for their own actions. They could be projecting onto you. And you still haven't said anything. You're still keeping quiet. We're going to see why, because what I'm seeing here is that this person could be kind of an individual that you've kind of helped. And I feel like you're also helping the situation or helping them by keeping quiet. Like you either don't want to hurt them, you don't want to rock the boat, right? We're going to see. We're going to see, because I feel that this is about to come out into the open, is what I'm sensing. Now, in the recent past, you felt like you got involved in a situation, whether this was love, career, family, finances, friends, and you felt like this is everything I've ever wanted. Wow, my wish fulfillment, right? This outside energy, they're coming through as, yeah, they were offering you something solid. Wow. I mean, I can see why. I can see why you felt like this is your wish fulfillment, because they were actually showing up with something, like they were showing you something. Something was real about it. This could have been a commitment. This could have been money. They offered you money, or there was something solid there about the finances, about where this was going. If it was a relationship, something there that had a lot of, it's like a firm foundation in a sense. You were bringing in all the emotions. I feel like you were a little bit more emotionally inclined than they were in some kind of way, which is not a bad thing. I mean, I see that they're coming in with a pentacle, meaning, wow, like they're making it happen. We're going to see. Now, right here, right now, you're showing up as kind of like, romanticizing something. Romanticizing an opportunity, a situation, somebody here that you're talking to, that you've been with, or that you just recently started talking to. For some of you guys, this is about to happen. But I see that you're moving towards something or someone with an open heart, not with your, it's not to say that you're like mushy about the emotions. No, you're just kind of like curious, like open heart, open-hearted energy there, right? Curiosity is what I'm feeling. It could be flirtatious energy for some of you guys. It could be like the talking stages of something, and or soon to become this. And I see that this outside energy, I can see why. They're coming through, again, solid energy, the Emperor. Wow, that looks good. It's a very solid masculine energy, right? The Emperor, wow. And the Emperor here, I feel that it kind of, this person's situation, they kind of exude this vibe of, you're safe with me. Come to me. You're safe with me. I will protect you. I will protect the situation, Like they've got this vibe to them where you can almost trust them without even getting to know them further, right? That's the vibe that I'm getting. We will see. Because they still have not shown any emotions. Not here, not here, not here. So we've got to see. Surprise, surprise. In the near future, they're showing up finally, with a cup. If this is the same person, right? It could be different people. It could be a different person. But in the near future, you are dealing with somebody, a situation, an energy, an outside energy that, I mean, wow. They can easily express how they feel, but again, not in a mushy way, not in like a off-putting way. No, this is a very emotionally mature person. Is this growing into something, or is this a different person? Because on your side in the near future, look at how these things change. The tables are turning a little bit. You're going from emotions, from curiosity, from yes, oh my gosh, this is something that I want, that I want to explore, to, you know what? I'm not sure about it, but I'll keep it going. I'll keep it going just to see, just to see where it goes. I see on your side, you're doing the breadcrumbing. On your side, you're the one who's starting to kind of just give just enough to the connection, to the situation, just to keep it going. And then all of a sudden, we see emotions on the other side. This person's bringing in that cup. Interesting. Are some of you making a decision between two people? There's a 2 there. For some of you, that is the case. You could be needing to make a decision between 2 people. One that's more assertive, one that's more masculine in their energy, and the other one that's a little bit more open with their heart. But if it is the same person, I feel like there's a switch up. Something here is happening between now and the near future where you kind of pull back a little, but just enough to see what they've got to show as far as feelings and emotions, right? I don't know, but the way that I'm seeing this, your switch up here. Yeah, because they're definitely not breadcrumbing you. That's not how I'm seeing this at all. You know what I'm sensing is that someone here has been holding on to something for so damn long that they finally break open in the near future. And by then, you may either not be as interested. That could be happening. But are they actually ready to admit something that they haven't been able to face before? Are you just getting tired of the lies? That could be likely for you. Because I'm sensing that somebody here doesn't expect right now to feel as deeply as they will be feeling in the near future about you. Nice. I'm saying nice because it's a little bit of a change from all of your past readings. I was about to say when is this ever going to change? Okay, it's changing. You're doing something right with your energy. You're learning your lessons. You're growing, because I see the switch up already. I'm sensing that whatever silence has been going on here, you might be now kind of the one that's been silent, and now this person starts confessing because they don't hear from you. It's like they hear crickets. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, so it could be a Sagittarius for some, doesn't have to be, but I feel like it's a little bit difficult. It's a little bit difficult for you to right now temper your feelings and temper your emotions, because again, you're the one who right now is feeling the feelings and the emotions, the attraction, right? And it could be a little bit difficult for you to just kind of, okay, let's calm down. Let's not overthink it. Everything is fine. There's nothing serious going on here, right? It's like you're trying to talk to yourself right now is how I'm seeing it. And at the same time, I feel that there's a part of you that's getting a little triggered because either this person hasn't been showing emotion, they're acting like they don't care, right? The Emperor doesn't show how he feels at all. And it could be a little bit triggering for you if you're the one who's coming in, kind of feeling the vibe more. Not that they're not feeling it, they could just be hiding it, right? But what I'm saying here is that you're getting a little irritated. You're starting to set boundaries. You're like, you know what? No, I'm going to draw the line. Like, this is enough. I'm not going to, keep texting or keep calling or keep telling them how I feel or whatever it is that you feel that you have been doing that you're like, no, that's it. It's kind of like you put a boundary with yourself. I don't even see that you're doing it with them yet. I'm sensing that you're doing it with yourself. Or you're about to, Because I see that you're noticing, or you're going to start to notice that that's creating a delay. You're going to start to notice that you kind of being too open, not that you want to close out your feelings or your emotions, no, but it's something here that you kind of feel like, you know what, why hasn't this made progress yet? Like something here all of a sudden starts feeling like a drag, like a delay. And that's when you I feel like you get mad at yourself first. Let's see. Let's clarify this outside energy, because what I'm sensing here is that it's like the clock has been ticking, and it's about to hit, like those movies where it just hits like the time and it's like this whole thing happens in the movie. Like it just hits 12 or it hits a certain time. And I feel like that's exactly how this is unfolding. It's like after that moment, everything just starts moving. And look at this. Told you, that just flipped out. Everything just starts moving. The number 5, there's going to be a lot of changes. You're going to be experiencing a lot of changes, a lot of moving energy. 2 5s, you guys. 5 and 5. Lots of changes. Okay. I feel that this outside energy person, they're going to start regretting something. There's big regret that they're going to start feeling. This could be an argument over an argument. If this argument already happened, if it hasn't happened, it's going to happen. But it's going to turn into one of those petty ego, arguments. That's why I'm saying, like, if this person has been moody with you, or they've been kind of throwing you off because they're not really responding to you or something like that, they're not really giving you clarity more than anything. You know how, like, what is that story where there was like this farmer who always cried out for help, but he was just messing around because he was bored with the sheep or something like that? I forgot the name of the story. And then finally, when he actually needs help, there was like a wolf that was, coming after the sheep or something like that. When he actually needed help and he cried out for help, nobody came to help him because all the previous times that he cried out for help, like it was a joke. I feel like something like that is happening. Like finally when this person realizes something, but like truly realizes something, truly regrets something, that's when you're like, nah, you know what? I don't know about you. Like you're like at that moment, like you probably won't even trust them anymore. But again, this is kind of like a cry for help, like the fight, the arguing, the tantrum throwing, or, the moodiness. I feel like it's been a cry for help, but this time I see that you're not responding in the way that you have been. And this person has taken a step back, but to you, it feels like they ignored you, they rejected you, but no, they still have their hand on that wand, meaning they're waiting for you. They're still waiting for a response from you. They're still waiting for something from you, This is quite the reading. Yeah, just looking at these, I'm feeling like it's kind of like you've been feeling like you've been waiting for something, But you know what? You haven't really been waiting. I feel like this has all been positioning you. Because you've got to remember, if it wasn't for your switch up, this person would never open up their heart to you like the way that they are in the near future. That is the potential, right? And I feel like this person is being pulled towards you. It's almost seeming like a bigger force, like the universe, like coming in to help you make this happen, you know? Whether you still want it or not, it doesn't matter. But whatever it is that's breaking this person open, I feel like that's what's finally like remember the pressure that I talked about at the beginning of the reading? It's finally going to feel like ease. Like, oh, okay. You get confirmation. Again, whether you want it or not, it doesn't matter. I feel like for you, it's just something that you've been waiting on. Yeah, that's how I'm seeing it. Okay, let's get a final clarifying energy here for you. Because I feel like there's a confession coming in, somebody here finally admitting something or just kind of showing up in a way, you know? Yeah, something like that. Oh, yeah. You guys, something that has been feeling like it's been delayed or it's been paused, just you wait. I feel like the doors of communication, of opportunity are going to fly open. But I don't know if you're going to be ready for it because you're still like confused, right? Movement, choices, decisions. You're not sure. We've got to make sure about this person too. Is this genuine? Yeah, sure. I feel like they can't hold on to whatever it is that they've been holding on to for so long. But then at the same time, it's like you didn't expect it. You're not expecting this. So how will you react? You know, it's like, again, like the cry for help. Like, are you going to see it as real or are you going to say, nah, this person is just the same, you know? Whatever the case, I feel like something is activating. You have your communication. Expect a message soon. They want to express how much they truly miss you. We're taking this to the extended. I need to find out more about this person, who they are, what they mean with you. Yeah. Which door should you walk into? You know? Because I feel like destiny is like coming in to help you move the pieces together. But again, it's like you're still a little bit like, I'm not sure, which door should I go into, you know? Is this real love? Is this something solid? Is this just some kind of giving you some stimulation? We're going to see. So in the extended, we're going to dive deeper into who this person is, their subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how the situation is all going to turn out and unfold for you, what will be the final result, and we will end the reading with any messages from spirits. If you want to check that out, the link to the extended is down in the description box below. You can also find it in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, I've opened up my calendar. You can find the link right below the extended in the same place, and stay tuned because I do have, you guys, it's an amazing offer for you guys, all of my loyal viewers from Psychic Source. It's not just any offer. So if you are interested in learning more about it, that's up next. I'll tell you all about it. But for now, I'll see you in the extended. I'd like to take a moment to thank today's sponsor, Psychic Source. They've been around for over 35 years, and they are one of the most trusted psychic services out there. Now, you all know that I do readings myself. And honestly, I was very curious to know. So I went ahead and I called one of their advisors just to get some clarity. And yes, it did help me confirm what I already knew within me. Because you are my loyal viewers, they're offering you 40 minutes for only $19.80. That's literally less than 20 bucks, you guys. And during the 40 minutes, you can connect with as many advisors as you want. This way you can have different perspectives from different advisors. So if you want to try this out, just click on the first link that's down in the description box below. Or you can visit trypsychicsource.com/Gena Moon. Make sure that you spell my name correctly because that is your code, Gena Moon. Here's how to use your special offer code. Click on the direct link that's down in the description box below or visit www.trypsychicsource.com/Gena Moon. Once you're on the Psychic Source website, click on Get a Reading. Then it'll take you to the offer page. The check mark should already be on the first offer, which is $19.80 for 30 minutes plus 10 free. That's your special offer. Then make sure it says in green letters below, promo code Gena Moon applied, no spaces. That should already be automatically applied for you. If it's not, you can go ahead and apply it. Then enter your email address, password, date of birth, answer the questions and check mark below if you'd like, then click on the red button, Proceed to Payment. Once you have an account, you can select to get a reading with any available advisor of your choice via phone, chat, video, and you can schedule your appointment for later as well. You can ask specific questions or things like, what are the key lessons I'm meant to learn in this lifetime? What areas of my life should I focus on at this moment for personal growth? What can you tell me about my current relationships, money, love, career, family? You can ask anything you want and get the answers revealed to you instantly. All right, that's it. Enjoy your special Psychic Source offer. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below.